Hi, I hope you're well and welcome to this moving vlog. I didn't think I would have to do this again, but unfortunately this is just how things turned out. I'm sure by the title of the video you probably know what is going on. So I am moving again and it was just unpredictable. It was just something that happened out of the blue. I didn't know I would be moving again this year, but I'm making this video now even though it's probably not going to be posted for a while, or I don't know when I'm going to post it, just because it's going to be a process for the next couple months. When I'm recording this, it's currently May, but it's probably not going to be posted for a few months. So a week ago I got told that I couldn't stay where I am right now for unknown reasons. I tried to find out why, but unfortunately I think the people who rent this place just don't have the money to upkeep it or something like that. So unfortunately I have to move again. I thought when I came to live here in this flat I would be staying here for the duration of my MA course, which is 2 years, because I do part-time. But unfortunately I got told that I would have to move again this year, which means that I've been moving consistently every year in a different house for the past 4 years, and this would be the 5th time that I'd be moving, which isn't exactly great, but it's kind of out of my control, so I can't really do much. And yeah, so I'll be looking for places to stay again. And because I got told so late into the year, unfortunately there isn't much left, and when you're a student in the UK it's quite hard to rent anyway, unless you have a full-time job, at least 6 months worth of pay slips and a guarantor, UK based at least. It's really hard to rent, so I'll be looking for student accommodation, which I wasn't planning on. I really hate student accommodation. I haven't had the best experience in the past. You won't always find people that you like to live with. It's just a little bit annoying, right? But it is what it is. I kind of have to do it because I have uni, so I don't really have any other choice. So if I want to stay within the budget of what I can afford and finish my course and just live comfortably, I have to look for accommodation. So yeah, I want to record the process of it and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully between this week and next week I'll find a place to stay and hopefully put down a deposit for it, secure my room so that I don't have to worry about it before I go off on holiday. I'm trying to see it as more of a redirection than an inconvenience. That's that, and I hope you enjoy this moving vlog. I'll probably add footage and catch you up as I go. Now I don't know when the next update is gonna be, but we'll see. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. So the first flat that we went to see, that was this like small flat. It was just a standard student accommodation, like grey furniture. You get a desk, wardrobe, bed and storage. This one was an ensuite with all the bills included and a shared kitchen. It was a bit out of our budget, but you do get a cleaner once a week and also only 4 people within one flat, which was the least amount in a flat that you can get in general. And then we went to see this other place, which wasn't too far from that last one. And this one was almost the same as well, like ensuite, bills included, but obviously the furniture was slightly different. And it was also within our budget. This one, however, the flats have a lot more people in them, around 6 to 10 people per flat, with no cleaner. It definitely was a top choice for us. In the end, we went with another flat, which I didn't film the room tour of yet because I wanted to clean and decorate it before showing that. So it will probably be in another video at some point. live. The lighting quality is going to be pretty bad because I have packed up my ring lights and everything else that I usually use if I'm like filming at night or during the day, to be fair, when it's like really cloudy. Also the audio is probably bad because I usually use my phone as a microphone if I'm like that far away, but because my phone is dying, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna rely on the audio quality that I have. I thought I would do a check-in just because I have already started packing things for the move. I feel like we still have about 2 weeks-ish to pack everything up, but I always just underestimate how much stuff I have to pack. This is why I don't particularly like moving anymore, especially not this frequently. Still kind of bittersweet because I thought we'd be staying here for an extra year, which obviously we're not. I feel like I'm quite glad that this is my last year, but it kind of sucks that I have to move again. But again, like I feel like I have to look at it from a point of view of redirection, but at the same time it just sucks to have to like move all my stuff again. Like I'm an art student, like I have so many things and I love to collect stuff. Like I love certain trinkets and things like that throughout the years, and I feel like I already restrict myself quite a bit like from collecting anything because I know eventually I'm gonna have to move again, and it's just such a process of doing that, you know, wrapping the things up, making sure that they don't break throughout the move, and making sure to stay organized throughout the move. And it's just the whole ordeal, which is just doing it every year. It's just gotten to the point where I get anxious when I have to do it. So that's where I'm at right now. I feel like I'm in like the midst of it. My room is a total absolute mess and I haven't even done I think half of it, which kind of stresses me out because we still have other rooms to take care of, like the bathroom, my boyfriend's room, which I'm gonna help him pack, and then obviously the kitchen. I mean, my boyfriend has way less things than me, obviously. I've been trying to sell things on Facebook Marketplace, especially the furniture that we had. We had some extra like sets of drawers and shelves and things like that, just for more storage purposes, because the storage that we had originally was really small. And to be fair, that has been going pretty well. We've managed to sell most of the things apart from one, which I'm kind of worried about. It's quite a big bathroom cabinet storage thing that we have, and it's quite heavy as well. So I feel like if we have to dismantle that, it's gonna be a massive hassle. I'm really gonna try and push it this week and next week to sell it, but honestly, if not, I'm just gonna have to give it away or dismantle it, and I don't know, maybe give it to a charity shop if they will take it. But anyways, apart from that, we have sold most of the things. Now we've got like a couple of small things left, like a couple of cups, like mugs that we don't use, or like a pots and pans that just, again, we don't use, but like they're fine to be used by someone else. I might try to contact any other student accommodation around and see if they need it, and who knows, maybe go to like a shelter if there is any. I think hopefully I'll have everything packed and ready to go. It's currently really late, but well, it's not, well, okay, it's almost like 12 o'clock at night, which for some people is quite late, but I've been going to bed really late as of recently. In general, sleep just has been all over the place, and just like everything else has been a bit all over the place, but it's fine. I'm just telling myself that it's gonna pass, it's gonna be fine, and I'll get through it. We'll get through it. I'm not sleepy right now, so I'm thinking I might try to do a bit more packing. I've packed the biggest suitcase that I'm bringing with me to Italy, and now I need to pack the second one, which is going to be a bit smaller. And I think that's probably going to be it for the night. I'm probably going to continue tomorrow, so I'll film that. I feel like the last thing I'll do is probably take all of the wall stuff off, and yeah. I mean, I've already done quite a lot of organising today alone, which I'm pretty happy about. I've organised where I'm going to put the bed sheets. I've organised basically all of my shop things. So like the things that I use for markets and my Etsy, I've organised all of that into like one box, which is nice, and 2 suitcases. And then I've organised all of my art supplies into one box and all of my decor into one box. I have a couple of things miscellaneously that are kind of laying around still, like my printing stuff that I do for lino, and also crocheting stuff, and my fabrics. I still need to go through that. It's right there. It's like a massive bean bag of just clothing and fabrics that I've kind of collected over the months that haven't sold on Vinted, but also that I would like to repurpose into something else. I've basically accumulated that massive beanbag of fabrics and clothing that I don't mind cutting up just because it hasn't sold, and I don't really want to give it to charity just because I've done that before and I feel like charity shops are already so filled with people's donations that I don't know, I feel bad. And if I can just make something else out of what I have, that's probably a better way to do it than just give it to charity and let them deal with it, because I don't know, it might just end up in the landfill anyway, so I might as well just keep it and do something with it. Yeah, there's a couple of like miscellaneous things I need to get rid of and organize, but other than that, today I think I'm just gonna end it with prepping the suitcase and that's it. So I'm probably gonna do that now. It's like actually really nice weather today. There's a magpie. Today is the 15th of September and it's currently our last week in this flat and it's getting more and more intense. I feel like last week kind of escaped me. I've had so much outside stuff to do. The whole week I was just kind of tired, and also it's that time of the month again where I just feel really unmotivated and kind of low. I've surprisingly been doing artsy things. Like I have been drawing actually because I've just been in bed most of the time. We have been procrastinating when it comes to packing stuff. I did pack quite a bit this morning in the kitchen, and I've just left the things that we will need for the rest of the week because we move out this Saturday. There is still a lot to do. I mean, first of all, I need to take this stuff down. The only things that are left in this room are the posters and the stuff on the walls, and I think that there's a couple of stuff up in the wardrobe, but other than that, I think that's pretty much it. In this room specifically, I have other little bits to pack, the things that I'm bringing with me to Italy to go home. When do I go home? I feel like it's in about 10 days. I think I'm going back to Italy. Just for like a week or so, just to get some things sorted and to see my dad for his birthday. But I'm bringing a couple of luggages with me on that trip to bring the things that I just don't use here. And then I've got a couple of packages to send this week as well. Last week was just kind of messy. I was going out almost every day, so I feel like that kind of drained me a little bit on top of everything else. And also the house is like quite messy, so I just feel like whenever I leave and I come back, I'm like greeted by all the mess, basically all the luggages and the boxes and the bags of stuff that we need to bring to the new place. I'm thinking it's going to be quite a few trips that we'll probably have to take just because of the amount of stuff that we've accumulated. Obviously, we do have a couple of bags to give away, which I've prepared this morning as well. So I think another thing that I need to get done today is sort myself out because, as you can probably tell, I look disgusting. I need to shower and all of that stuff because I feel kind of gross, and I need to do the laundry, which has been piling up there. So yeah, I'm hoping to get that done today. And yeah, I mean, for the rest of the week, I don't have too much going on this week. I'm meeting up with a friend on Wednesday. I was supposed to see her on Saturday, but that didn't end up happening. And yeah, just a lot of editing. I feel like this week I'm pretty much going to focus on the moving vlog. I have a couple of things to edit. I've got a little bit faster in editing. It used to take me like days and hours, but now it's down to like maybe 3 to 5 hours maximum, which is nice. And I'm keeping things a bit more simple. I feel like I have other things to focus on priority wise, so obviously I don't want to spend hours and hours on editing when I just want to get my content out there. There's not much else, I think, other than just packing and obviously cleaning as well, because we want to get our deposit back from this flat, so we have to clean up, I believe, probably Thursday or Friday. I'll probably do another catch up maybe the day before we move out, something like that. One last update. I feel like this doesn't really have anything to do with moving, but I am currently reading the 3rd book in the Acta series. So I don't know if I have done a review. Maybe I have actually in my previous vlog, but yeah, I've just been reading the series, and I think there's 5 books in total, I want to say, and I'm on the 3rd one. Currently it's all right. I think it's going. I think I'm on chapter 11, but I've just been like listening to it on audiobook because I don't actually have the physical copy yet. I'm planning to get it soon, but probably after I move. That's pretty much it for now. I'll see you soon. actually about to crash out. Like, I was right here. I don't know how it's happened. It's currently now our last day, and yeah, if I look a bit rough and sweaty, it's because I've been cleaning all day. It's currently Friday the 19th. Yeah, we've just been cleaning all day since we've basically woken up. We ordered some sushi just to like reward ourselves because we've had a couple of issues come up between these few days that we just weren't anticipating. I won't go into detail, but yeah, it's been a little bit rough doing this whole move, dealing with other things in the background. Like, this whole move could have been a lot smoother if maybe I was just feeling a little bit better. I'm just feeling a bit like under the weather and really like just exhausted. But this morning we've just been packing all of the stuff. I think the only thing we've got left is probably like wipe the bathroom and maybe I think I need to wash the floors in this room, but I've hoovered everywhere, so it's all done. And I'm currently staring at the pile, which is like right here. Yeah, that's the situation currently. This stuff is gonna have to be moved into the hallway soon. We're just planning to get like a couple of Ubers down to the place because it's really close by from, well, it's not that close by, but it's like in the same area of this flat, so like it's not that far by car, but if you were to travel like by bus or just walking, it is kind of far. I think what we'll do is just order a couple of Ubers and then move out tomorrow on the day. I'm kind of like happy and like excited to like leave this place now that it's all like packed up and done, but at the same time I'm still a bit salty. Like, I'm still kind of thinking about why do we have to move. I don't know how I feel. Like, I just feel like just tired and I just want to get this kind of over and done with. It's just gonna be a really hectic week, I think. From today onwards, we decided to just order food because we've run out of food now. Like, we've kind of finished everything off and we didn't want to do a food shop until we moved to the new place. So I really need to take a shower though. Like, ugh, it's like grossing me out. It smells like washing.
It smells nice. Cinnamon apple.
It's sweet.
The bigger version. This is the bigger version.
Of course. Oh no, this is not.
Oh, pumpkin chai. Cherry.
This one's really good.
Oh god.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's the top option.
Yeah. Oh, try that one.
Cold drink.
It smells like cologne.
I guess this is the top option.
Yeah, get that one.
What about this? This is ocean breeze.
It smells like washing again.
Yeah.
No, I would say that one.
That one? Pumpkin chai?
Yeah.
Let me smell.
It's really nice.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. I tried to record this little segment yesterday, but I don't know why. I was feeling, I think, too tired, and I was trying to do too many things at once. It's been such a chaotic time that this is the first time I've actually sat down and like wanting to do a catch up and wanting to kind of update on the moving process. I think this is gonna be the last update of this video, of this like moving vlog. If I keep looking down here, it's because I have my laptop. I'm currently like, this is kind of like my new desk setup. I unpacked yesterday, so I feel like I need to start from the beginning. So this past weekend, we obviously moved to this new place, and it's honestly been so chaotic and so hectic. I think by the end of last week, I think the last time I spoke was the day before that we were moving. And honestly, I was really anxious because I didn't know we were going to have enough time to move. We practically had to move on the same day. We were getting our keys for the new place on the same day that we had to move out. And we only had a couple of hours to do it. There were only two of us, me and my boyfriend. So I was getting a bit angsty. I was like, I don't know how we're going to do this. We had quite a lot of stuff between the both of us, obviously. And it was actually okay. Like in the end, there was a few, like after like maybe 2 or 3 crash outs and a lot of Uber rides back and forth, moving things, we made it. I think on that day, we ended up ordering some food and just taking turns in taking batches of stuff with Ubers, and ended up being fine. We ended up, I think, we finished the move around 6 p.m. So we woke up really early. We packed anything up that was like last minute, and then put all the stuff kind of outside of the area that we were living in, and then basically took like Uber rides back and forth. So in hindsight, it doesn't sound that bad, but actually on the day it was really tiring. I think the only thing that was really tiring was just carrying the stuff from our flat downstairs, just because we used to live on 2nd floor. So, and there was no elevator there in that like flat apartment thing, so we had to drag all the stuff downstairs by hand, and it was just a bit tiring. But we ended up like crashing out. I think like I went to bed really early that night. I think I went to bed at like 9, And then I did wake up a couple of times during the night though, because it was so windy. Like I couldn't close the window for whatever reason. I don't know why it would just not close properly, and I think I was so tired that I probably didn't even have the energy to pull it. So I put the towel underneath the door, but it just didn't help. So yeah, I stayed up for a little bit and then I went back to bed, and I slept for probably like 10 or 11 hours, something crazy like that. Yeah, so Sunday we kind of took the day off. We did settle in like our things into the kitchen and things like that, and like something that wasn't quite well explained, I guess, between the moving process was basically that me and my boyfriend were gonna have 2 kitchens. So in the flat we currently live in, I'm living in kind of like a dorm situation, which kind of feels like what I had back when I was living at uni in halls, but it does very much feel like accommodation halls, and I guess that's kind of what it is. All the rooms are pretty much the same, standard. Yeah, desk, bed, some storage, and that's it. I do have to say though, this place has a lot more storage than we did, and there is a lot of like more modern things in this current flat than we had. But then again, each place had its pros and cons. Both of our rooms are kind of on the opposite ends of the flat, so there's quite like a distance. And obviously we got 2 kitchens, so I think mainly we'll probably just be using one of them. Honestly, this is just like a temporary living situation, so I'm not gonna over explain it. But anyway, it's fine. We have like a roof over our head for like the next year or so, so I'm just happy about that. And yeah, we'll see from there. It's cool, it's fine. I mean, I'm happy with what we've got and how things went on the moving day. So then this week, which is like our official first week here, well, today is technically Wednesday. I'm posting this video this week on Sunday. So basically on Monday we went to do a food shop and we kind of stocked up on things, especially my boyfriend did, because I'm going to be leaving on Friday. I did have a uni seminar on Monday, but that was like an online thing, so we didn't really do much. And then the following day on Tuesday, we went around just looking around different shops, seeing just what's around the neighborhood really. I helped my boyfriend unpack on Monday and Tuesday. We unpacked his like room, and then my room I am still unpacking. Like that's why I'm not showing the rest of like the room, because I'm still unpacking. Like I still need to put clothes in the wardrobe. There's still a lot that I need to do with this room. Yeah, just organizing things and all of that sorted, which kind of means that I'm not really doing things that I want to do. Like I had plans to like draw, and because I want the consistency going on my art account, and obviously I need to be looking at the shop reopening. I have an Etsy shop that's reopening like I think next week, so I need to be kind of getting a move on things. I'm kind of having a shop update, sort of, but not really. I think I have a couple of prints that I want to put on the shop on the 17th of October, but that's still a little bit further away, so I still have some time to figure that out. And obviously today I did go into town, and what did I do in town? I just had to do like some basically adult life stuff, getting things sorted. We still need to get a kettle because I didn't know we weren't gonna get one in this accommodation. Like, for context, we moved into a place that's already furnished, including the kitchen, so I thought we were going to get a kettle, but we don't. We do have a toaster, because there is also no toaster, but we have one. And actually we got a kettle yesterday and tried it, and it didn't work. So I think today my boyfriend went to return it. I don't know, it just feels like these past couple of days have been really hectic, so I've been kind of dissociating about it a little bit, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, it doesn't really feel like I've moved, because like in my head, like I haven't processed the fact that I've moved, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making sense. Like, maybe I'm a bit dazed. My sleep schedule is not that great, okay? It just feels so weird, because it's like my brain can't comprehend that this is where I live now and this is the neighborhood that I'm in, because I guess it happened so quickly. I've moved houses so much, like, in my life in general, but it just doesn't, like, this time round, it feels like it was so quick. Like, we got our stuff out on the day and we moved in completely on that same day. Yeah, I guess I just still need to come to terms with it. It kind of feels like we're staying in a hotel, kind of, which is fine. I mean, I've done this so many times now that it is a little bit repetitive and it's a bit tiring, but then again, I'm trying to remind myself that these situations come up and it's just out of my control sometimes, and I'm trying to find the positives of us moving here, even if it is temporarily. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep that in mind to keep me going, because otherwise then I'm just going to spiral about all the stuff. What else? Tomorrow is going to be a busy day. I feel like tomorrow I need to pack because my schedule has changed. Shock horror. Things have been happening left, right, and center. That's probably why I also can't wrap my head around certain things, because I'm also thinking about 10 different other things that need to be doing, and they're just adult stuff, you know, your usual when you move to a new place, just dealing with like life admin as well, you know. And then when you put uni into the mix, sometimes things just happen. So yeah, my schedule suddenly changed. I was supposed to have uni on Thursdays. So I don't know what happened. I don't know why they changed this suddenly. But basically, I was supposed to have uni tomorrow. I was supposed to go into London, have uni as normal, and then come back. And then I'd have my flight to Italy on Friday afternoon. But I got an email on Monday that stated I have to be in uni on Friday instead of Thursday. So what I'm planning to do, which hopefully will work out, is I'm going to go to uni in London as usual. Like, I'm going to go to uni as usual on Friday from probably 10. It's from 10 till 1, so it should be okay. It's just like a welcoming day or whatever, and then from there I'll probably get a train to the airport and then go home, because my flight thankfully is in the afternoon, so I am able to do that. I just hope that there's not going to be any strikes all of a sudden, or there's not going to be any delays or anything like that, because recently London has had so many strikes on trains and the tube that I'm just like, please. And also I'm traveling on a Friday, which is usually the day that they like to do the strikes. They love doing strikes during the weekend, which is usually the busiest time. So I'm like, oh, I did go into town today to pick up a parcel. So I think in my last vlog maybe I mentioned that I wanted to buy the third book in the Capcut series. So I started actually reading it on my Spotify like audiobook, and I think I'm only maybe 15 or 16 chapters in, and I do want a physical copy, so I wanted to get one like if it was on a deal, but I didn't find any that week, so I did end up buying it off of Vinted. I forgot it in the other room, so I'm just gonna go quickly grab it and then we can unbox it together. I ended up getting this book off of Vinted. I was just waiting for the right deal, just because I just don't want to spend too much money right now on books. I love books, I love collecting books, I love reading books, but I'm on a tight budget over here. Like, I'm on a very tight budget right now. So it is what it is. I tried to go to the works and see if they've got any, or charity shops and things like that, but they didn't. So I ended up just going on Vinted. I found one. I think the person sold it to me for like £1, and then I just paid extra for delivery, and I just got it delivered to town just because I was gonna be in town anyway, so I was like, might as well just pick it up in town. Okay. I actually didn't expect this book to look this huge. This looks like a really thick book, but it's a pretty good read. Like, I've been listening to it on audiobook on the Spotify and it seems alright. I mean, like it has some like yellowing, but I don't mind. I don't really care. Like it's a book, right? I literally got it for like £1, so I don't really care. As long as I can actually still read from it, I'm fine. Like I don't care. I guess this is just gonna be a little bit of a reading update as well. I've been on chapter 15 and currently I didn't think that we would get. Also, actually, let me make a disclaimer real quick. I am probably going to be talking about spoilers, so I didn't think we would get Feyre going back to the Night Court so quickly, and I didn't think she was going to get revealed. What is she? She's a high lady of the Night Court, so I didn't think she was going to get revealed that quickly. Like, we're on chapter 15, and she's already revealed that she is. Like, she's already revealed her plan, like, not her plans, but I guess who she really is to Lucian. They're now in the Night Court, and I'm kind of like, I thought that was going to be dragged out a little bit. I thought she was going to be with Tamlin for like at least half of the book, but we're only like 15 chapters in, and this is like 80 chapters, so I'm like confused what's gonna happen. Like I'm kind of scared actually. What's going on? I don't know. But I am enjoying it. Like I think right now maybe not as much as the second book. But then again, like I think I started enjoying the second book probably like halfway through, so maybe this is just gonna be the same case. Who knows? I'm probably going to do a review once I finish it, but I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully I can finish the series soon. I really thought that this series would take me like the rest of the year to read, but I have a feeling I might be able to finish this by the end of October. I might be a little bit too ambitious, but I have a feeling I might finish the series by October, which is fun because then I can read other spooky like fantasy reads that I have on my TBR for the rest of the year, so that's cool. But anyway, that was like just like a little book unboxing and reading catch up that I wanted to add. And yeah, I mean, I hope that this video is not too messy when I haven't started editing yet, so I have no idea what kind of clips I have. I don't know how I'm going to edit this video, but I hope it's still enjoyable to watch on how this whole moving process has been for me. And maybe I can look back at this time at some point and just be like, wow, I really did that. I should probably go and sort this room out because I want to have it sorted before I leave to Italy, because I'm not going to be here for like a good week and a half. I think it's like 10 or 11 days I'm gone to go to Italy, so that's kind of a long time for me. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll probably see you next time. Bye.